Hey writer friends, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you my 2023 writing goals. If you missed my 2022 writing goals wrap up, I will link that down below and up in the cards so you can see how 2022 went, and stick around for my 2023 writing goals to see what I have planned for the new year. And now I want to know what some of your goals are for 2023, and they don't necessarily have to be writing goals. They could be personal life goals, career goals, you name it. I want to hear so I can cheer you on. And before we get started, if you don't know me, my name is Holly. I'm a kidlit writer currently querying a YA fantasy, hoping to start writing a middle grade contemporary fantasy in 2023, among many other things. I'm also the host of the Diversity is Lit book club over on Goodreads, where we read one book by a BIPOC author every month and discuss it on my YouTube channel. So if you missed my shout out from the 2022 writing goals wrap up, I am using the 2023 goal setting workbook by Brittany Wang, and I have been using this for 2 years now to plan out my writing goals and plan out my year for my writing career. So if you are interested in getting this, you can become a patron of Brittany Wang's. I will link that down below because she's an awesome author, an awesome person, and I love all of the freebies and resources that she gives if you're a patron. Now, this isn't just my 2023 writing goals, but you will actually be able to plan with me. So pull out your calendars, your planners, whatever you're going to use, a good old notebook, one of those that you have had around for a couple years and is part of your notebook stash, and sit down and plan out your year with me. All right, so we have the workbook here. We are going to get started. I went through my 2022 writing goals in last week's video, and now we're going to do some dreaming and vision casting, which I did do last year, and I only did the writer life, so I kind of want to do the personal life a little bit, because the dreams and brainstorming that I did last year, as you can see, a lot of writer life stuff, not a lot of personal things, but I'm going to carry over some of the writer life ones, but I don't need to include finishing Project Diamond and querying Project Diamond because I already did that. So lots and lots of writer life goals here. I actually do have revised Project Diamond on there because I am implementing some disability reader feedback that I got from Vanessa Marie. I will link her services and her website down below, but she has both diversity and disability reader services, and I got feedback from her after I started querying, so I want to implement that. I want to continue querying Project Diamond because right now that's on hold because I want to implement that feedback. Hopefully from querying, I will get a literary agent and a book deal. Doesn't have to happen all this year, but that would be nice. I want to revise Abargo's Riddle, so I want to go back to this manuscript that has been shelved for a couple years that I really want to get back to, and I had planned to get back to it in 2022, but that didn't happen. I want to write Project Bucket List, which is my middle grade contemporary fantasy that I started outlining for NaNoWriMo that I also put on hold. And then when I finish that, then I want to be able to edit it, probably just 1 or 2 rounds. I don't know. We'll see when I go through my calendar what I'll be able to do. Write a short story. I have been wanting to just write for fun. I've been trying to write these series and books that will get me an agent, and I just haven't sat down and just written anything for fun, just for me. And I did write a short story a couple years ago, but I haven't done anything since then, so I want to try to do that. I still want to be able to co-write a book with Heather, my twin sister. I still nag her about it. She has so many book ideas, and I have a lot of book ideas, but I'm like, we'd be so epic together, Heather. It's gotta happen. And then this is a new one. This is a new development. I want to revise and re-release the Happy Balanced Writer, which is the Happy Balanced Writer workbook that I came out with in 2019. Yeah, it was May of 2019. So it's been a couple years, and I don't really promote it that much, but I am such a big advocate of mental health, not just for writers, but for everyone. And after the tragic passing of Twitch, Stephen Twitch Boss, that really affected me. And I just want to have something out there that can reach people. And I know with writers, like, we struggle so much with, mental health issues, and the writing life is not easy. And I still struggle sometimes. So I know that there's a lot more things that I want to add to that workbook and revise. So I kind of want to revamp it. So who knows what, when and where, and if I will get to that this year, but that is something that I want to do. Okay, personal life. This is fun because this is something that Chris and I want to do in 2023. We want to buy a house. Yes, buy a house. We are bursting at the seams in the townhouse that we rent, and we are ready to own something, whether it is a townhouse or a house. We just need more space, and I want to own something. I want a yard that my dog can run around in, and I need my own office for my YouTube videos. My husband streams and plays MMORPG, so he's just always on his computer too. So we just need our own space and just more room for all of us. Okay, so the other things in personal life: go on a real vacation. I visit my sister in Arizona and visit my friends in Indiana, and that's pretty much it. Chris hasn't taken a vacation in a couple years. We haven't gone on our honeymoon still, so real vacation, somewhere legit, like Bali or Turks and Caicos or Thailand or the Maldives, one of those, a real vacay, right? Pay off our car. I have my car paid off. We're still paying off Chris's car, so we'll be able to do that next year, and really looking forward to doing that. And then we can make a dent in our student loans, yay! And then read 100 books, which I try to do every year. So there are a lot of pages in here that, because this is a gift for Brittany's patrons, I'm not sharing everything, but I want to share this part because I think this is what's going to help you guys when you're planning out your year as well, is to have that life vision statement, and just essentially your why. Why do you have all these goals? Why are you going to be writing a book? Why are you going to be editing the next book? Are you going to self-publish? Are you going to query so that you can be traditionally published? Do you want to be a hybrid author? Do you just want to write for fun? Do you want to submit short stories to writing contests or smaller publications? Whatever you want to do. But my life vision statement that I came up with is I want to help people through my books. And as a physical therapist, I love helping people get better, increase their mobility, their independence, decrease their pain and their quality of life. But I also have this passion with my stories, and there's always some sort of mental health component, or I'm very character driven, so I really like the messages and the themes and the character arcs that come out through story. And that's one way that I want to use my life to help other people, is through my stories. So I said, I want to help people through my books. And so I'm going to use this as I go through and plan out my year, because it will give me that thing that I can always fall back on. Why do I want to query again? Why do I want to write a new book? It's to help people, and so this is a good way to do that. So think of what your why is, what your life vision statement is, and then plan things out. So I want to be traditionally published, and I can't help people with my books if I don't write and if I don't query and get an agent. So for me, my life goal, my goal for this year and until I get an agent, is to keep working and keep pushing, writing new books, working on the books that I have written, so that I can get an agent and a book deal and get published so people can enjoy my books. And then that also showed me that I do want to try to revamp the Happy Balanced Writer workbook this year, because I feel like that will be an invaluable resource, not just for me, but for other writers as well. So that's definitely something that I want to work on. And now we've got this fun monthly breakdown here to try to divvy up some of these goals. So, you know, I know Heather is working on her own things. I'm not going to be able to work on, you know, a book with her this year right now, but there are some things that I can do. And also it was really good for me to work on the personal life goals, because it shows that, you know, when we start looking for a house in the spring / early summer, it's going to be a little bit chaotic of a time. So I need to make sure to give myself grace from looking at my 2022 writing goals, knowing that I do have that flexibility with what I'm doing, and then also that I need to give myself more time. And if I hit my deadline sooner, that's great, but I don't want to give myself such tight deadlines that it starts to make me anxious or make me feel like a failure. Something else I should put in the Happy Balanced Writer workbook, if it's not already in there. I haven't gone through it in a while. So for this video, I'm just going to work on one goal, which are my writing goals. So for January, I am going to revise Project Diamond and send out more queries and keep querying for as long as I need to, which hopefully won't be for super, super long. I think it will be good for me after Project Diamond to work on the Happy Balanced Writer, because May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and that's when I launched the workbook in 2019, and it would be cool to have it completely revamped and done for May. And it would be good to work on something that is nonfiction for like while I'm in the trenches. So I actually think I'm gonna work on the Happy Balanced Writer. Now in March, I am going to work on outlining Project Bucket List, which will be Outline PBL. And now April is Camp NaNoWriMo. So I feel like I'm actually only going to need like 1.5 months, but I said I was going to give myself more time than I planned, because I'm not just outlining this middle grade book, but it's going to be a series, and I want to have an idea of what's going to happen in each book. So I feel like, you know, it's me outlining Project Bucket List is going to be more lengthy than just this one book. It's going to be trying to plan out the series and have that overall picture so that I know where the story's ending, which will probably take longer than a month. So I'm gonna give myself April, which is Camp Nano, to also outline Project Bucket List. And I put Camp Nano in parentheses. So then in May and June, I am going to give myself 2 months to write at least 50K. I don't know how long it's going to be. That's another reason why I want to make sure that, you know, properly outline and plan, because I just don't know how long it's going to be. So I'm going to draft PBL for 2 months, which then for July, I can spend that time editing the first draft, and that will also be for Camp Nano. Then in August, I will send, or I guess like the end of July, beginning of August, I'm going to send Project Bucket List to beta readers and my CPs, my critique partners. I know that 1 month is usually enough for me. And you know what, guys? It looks like I'm going to be a Nano Rebel again, because I really want to go back to a Bargo's Riddle. I really think I have something there. It was a YA, I made it a middle grade, then I changed it back to YA. I'm still sitting on feedback for it. So I think in September, well, actually in August and September, I can read, because I'm gonna have to reread A Bargo's Riddle, because I don't remember, since I changed it to middle grade and back to YA, I just don't remember what I changed things to, and then read through all of the feedback from my beta readers as well. Now, I don't think it's gonna take me 2 months to read A Bar Goes Riddle and read through the beta feedback, but I'll still give myself some grace here, because who knows if some of the things that I have planned here are going to spill over to the next month. So I'll still leave this at 2 months. So this will kind of be like my buffer periods, August and September. So then in October, I'm actually gonna start Rebelling early, I guess. In October and November, I am going to do my revision of A Bar Goes Riddle, which is probably on its, like, I don't know, 6th draft or something. So I'll revise A Bar Goes Riddle, Nano Rebel style. And then what I think I'm going to do in December is either, like, if I didn't get a lot of like intense feedback from the beta readers, I would feel confident that the changes that I did make, I wouldn't need more feedback on, but maybe I would send it out to like 1, maybe 2 more people just to look at it and then kind of decide, because at this point in December, I'll have been querying. Hopefully I will stop querying Project Diamond because I'll get an agent by December, but if not, then I'm going to look at, in December, you know, looking towards a query package, working on that, to then eventually query A Bar Goes Riddle. But fingers crossed, hopefully I won't have to do that, but I'll put here send to betas, query package, question mark. So that is my year. I'm actually really excited about this, because in this plan, I'm gonna be doing a little bit of everything. I'm gonna be querying, I'm going to be working on this workbook, something nonfiction. I'm going to be outlining my new series. I'm gonna be drafting the first book in the series, doing a little bit of editing, and then going back to an oldie but goodie and revising that. So I really like this because I'm not gonna be editing all year like I do sometimes, which can kind of seem kind of daunting, and it makes me wish I was back in the writing stage and drafting, and when I'm drafting I wish I was revising, so I'm always wishing I'm in the next phase, but here I get a little bit of everything, which I'm okay with, and I feel like I gave myself something that's very realistic. You know, because I started outlining this already, I'm giving myself like 2 months essentially to do a lot of these things, and I think that I can handle it and that it'll be manageable. Okay, now I really can't wait for 2023 to begin, because I've got my monthly breakdown, I have my game plan, and I am ready to write and edit all of the words. Hopefully get an agent this year, but if not, keep persevering because of that mission statement to help people through my books. So let me know what you put for your why and your mission statement down below, and I'll share with you some of my kind of mental health, writer health, and wellness tips in a playlist up in the cards and down in the description box below. Have a great and wonderful holiday, and I will see you next year. Bye.